this is the first proper event of the LA Auto Show, in our opinion.
Honestly, what an event to start off with.
This is the reveal of the ID Vizzion. So this is the latest, Erin, in a long line of concept cars from Volkswagen, part of the ID family. The first ID has just gone into production in Zwickau. I've got to say it right, in Germany. It has opened, with a lot of orders in the order books. People are not getting their cars yet, but last week in Chattanooga they broke ground on an expansion of the production facility where the ID4 is going to be produced, and there was some confusion as to whether this was going to be the ID4 or whether this is going to be something else, and the something else is the ID Vision. So what do you think? You are the designer here at the channel, so tell me what you think with your designer eye on.
This car has some very clean lines. It is a gorgeous car. The very sleek body. Aerodynamic was one of the words that was used to describe it. The contrast is another word that was used to describe it. Another thing that I thought was very interesting was it was also described as warm and airy and supposed to embody the driving experience.
So this is a car that is designed, we're told,
yes,
with millennials in mind.
Yes.
You are a millennial.
Hi.
So for those of you who have watched the channel for any length of time, you'll know that Erin is our latest addition. She's been with the channel a year now. This is your first time on camera at a reveal event, so yes. I'm putting you on the spot here.
Thanks for that.
My pleasure. It's in your contract, I'm sure. But we've been talking about you looking for a car, right?
Yes.
And you've currently got an older car.
Yeah.
Millennials are tending towards owning older cars because they don't want to get into debt maybe as much as my generation, which is a smart move, let's face it. And you've been on the lookout for a car. Obviously, yes. This is only a concept car. It may not make it into production.
However,
if it did and you had the money, how do you feel? It's a wagon, it's big,
it's gorgeous. It embodies a lot of the stylistic choices that I personally enjoy in a car. The clean lines, the simplistic design, it's very striking, but it's not too dramatic.
Interestingly, it's not as concept car-y as some of the other vehicles we've seen from Volkswagen over the years. You know, those seats look like proper seats. They're not weird.
It's very sporty.
Right. It is a four-seater though.
Yeah.
It would never enter into production as a four-seater, would it? It would have to be a five-seater.
If it wants to be successful in America, it has to be 5 seats.
Which brings me, I guess, back to the final element. We're in America, a country that's not really known for its love of wagons.
Not really.
My generation, give us a Volvo 240 and we're happy, right?
Yeah.
I live in Portland, home of the one of the few cities in the country where station wagons are popular. It's very strange that Volkswagen is unveiling a station wagon in America. So, you're the designer. Why do you think that is?
One thing they mentioned while presenting the car is obviously that it takes some notes from SUVs. So obviously embracing that space, the wideness, a more American frame than a European frame. So I think that's something you have to remember, is that small isn't really a thing in America.
That's true.
But,
and so what you're saying is this is more towards an SUV wagon rather than your traditional European wagon, which is much more a hatchback with a bit on the back.
They're trying to appeal definitely to a much wider audience.
Right.
And I think something that appeals to millennials is smaller.
Right.
And maybe I'm speaking for other people, but I like smaller.
Now let's talk range. I know that 300 miles is probably going to be quite an enticing thing for a young millennial. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to capture everyone's cup of tea.
It's all right.
I mean, the price, obviously, this is a car that's not going to be affordable for your generation anytime soon. Because, I mean, I'm looking at this now and I'm seeing 40 grand minimum.
Oh, absolutely.
If you look at the premium that a wagon has on top of a standard hatchback, then you're looking at 40 grand premium. Obviously, Volkswagen hasn't given any official specs, but there we are. So that's it for us for the first event event of the LA Auto Show. We didn't get to go to the Audi event where they unveiled the Audi e-tron Sportback, slightly larger range, although the battery pack's the same. They're doing something strange with the battery chemistry or the percentage of charging. We'll cover that on a future video on this channel. But we're going to head back now to our Airbnb. We're going to offload all the footage from today.
Got an early start.
Back again tomorrow, and then we're back to Portland. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield.
I'm Erin Carlie.
Keep evolving.